That's not going to work.
Because the elf holding the portal open isn't going to understand you.
The only one you're going to avoid speaking to there is me.
Why nobody like me?
Alright, and then...
Let me just recap what you all tried to do. You told the father that you wanted to go inside his closet. You told him you wanted incense in a church where it is not tradition to burn incense. You tried to bribe him. I'm just trying to distract him for 5 minutes, and you kept on saying, "Oh no!"
By the time the guards get here,
are you guys going to walk through the portal?
Yeah, can you go through the portal, please?
I already went through the portal as she held it open.
Yeah, me too.
Alrighty, you all go through the portal.
I'm assuming that Dother said this after we went through the portal. And then
like a piece of gold behind it just says "I'm sorry" frowny face on it.
As you go through the portal, in the meanwhile, on the other side of the portal, the patron comes back with several guards in tow, and he looks around the room and goes, "What?" And the guards look at him as if he was crazy and drag him off.
All right. So I look at Dother after he has that little red. I say, please, Dotharista, you're being far too rational and kind towards your allies here about their conduct there.
I'm talking about you too.
Hey,
tried to bribe the father. Why would you do that? Let's just go.
Dother, would you like a hand job?
Hand job.
Just a quick stress relieving hand job.
I just look at her.
Okay. Now, in the room, the teleportation room, are there any, is anyone there? Is the elevator there?
No, but just you, and the elevator is not there.
By the way, I'm going to have to do some serious praying to repent for this shit.
Yeah, you are.
Kathleen, the rumors regarding your, how do we say, tact has already have become very much realized in the short while I've met you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot you're going to learn about me. More soon than you might realize it. I'm going to, I guess, look out of the door since we kind of smashed it the fuck open and go into the
There's no door there. It's a hole in the wall now.
Yeah, I want to look up the shaft, see how far up the elevator is.
You can't see up the shaft. It's too dark.
So,
is there any sort of signal on the wall where we're able to summon the elevator?
You don't see anything.
So, where are we exactly right now?
I'm going to approach the elevator shaft, and I'm going to say up. And see if anything happens. Nothing happens.
I look at Kathleen's hand. I look at Kathleen's hand first, and is it glowing or?
No.
Denora, would you be able to perhaps give me a light?
Okay, I apply the sun's glow to you. Like right.
Okay. Greg, was it?
Yes.
This is one of the things I was saying that you're just going to have to roll along with for a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the cloak off. And I'm going to try to fly up the shaft for a little bit.
Before you
She's gone.
Fly off, Kathleen. Before you fly off, where are we again? No one actually stated where this location is.
We're in Owain's Hold.
Thank you, Dother.
Ha. Ha ha. Alrighty then, well.
Can I glance around to see if there's any writings on the wall in this room outside of what's over the portals themselves?
You just see the words, the inscriptions over the portals. You don't see any other writing.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to try and fly up the shaft, Chris?
I'm just going to try to fly up to see where the elevator actually is at the moment.
Well, you try flying up the shaft, but you can only make it about a floor before you feel like you have to either stop or you have to go back down and land.
What was that? I'm sorry?
You try flying up the shaft, but you feel you can only make it about a floor and a half before you have to land somewhere.
Okay. I don't have that long. Alright. Alright, if I'm able to just go basically half of the time I'm able to spend, and I use the light, can I see how far up the elevator is?
You can't see up. It seems that there seems to be some sort of brick wall ceiling thing at the top, which you suspect might be the elevator.
So it's only about a floor up.
No, it's all the way up, it seems to be.
Oh.
Well,
All right, then I'm going to fly back down and say it appears that we do not have the elevator at the moment.
Maybe try
Elevator.
shouting down.
You shout down. It echoes through the chamber.
Doesn't seem to work on this floor for some reason.
so you're saying that there's some sort of lifting contraption in this hole here. Are you sure it's either up or down, though?
Well, the directions do elevators tend to go in.
Well, you're focusing on it being up, but maybe it's below where we are.
I just looked up and I see something up at the top. We said both up and down, so the elevator doesn't seem to be responding to that.
Come.
Alright, can somebody roll an intelligence check because you're being really stupid here?
Dother, would you,
16.
Dother, you're very, very smart.
19.
You come to the conclusion that, in fact, the elevator probably has to be commanded from the inside.
Oh, I was thinking of that too, but we're just trying to figure out a way to get it down here anyway.
Well, all right. So
I'm just trying to get Gav to stop shouting down.
Oh!
It once.
Ow!
all right. Okay.
So the elevator is all the way at the top, which would be where Owain's room is.
It's at the top of the shaft.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to suggest that we do this the old-fashioned way, and we climb up floor to floor with a rope.
I am moderately on board with that.
I am moderately on board with that.
The
I like
problem,
I mean-
though, is that we don't know if Owain's hold is abandoned as it was the first time, and at any moment the elevator could come down on us, and I don't particularly want to be there if that happens.
Well,
If the lift is up at Owain's room, I don't know much about Owain, but he seemed very peaceful there, staying there. It means that someone is up seeing him.
Or
What kind
Owain just took the elevator up himself.
What kind of materials are the doors normally made of here?
wood.
They're wood.
all right.
Just
Well,
thinking, if we need to, how would we? If we needed to break into one of them, even then, if the elevator is the only way we know how to get to Owain's actual room.
how far up are we talking about here? I mean, it can't be anything too.
This is
About
what-
10, 12, 14 floors, 19.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were on like the 7th floor before, and wasn't he on like the 3rd or 4th floor? Of,
Yeah, you're at technically you're at negative 9 floors. Negative 7 floors, excuse me. You're the 7th basement.
Okay. So the idea so far is either climb up as far as we can, or wait, or come up with a different method of entry somewhere else. This is
As you guys are debating, you hear rumbling, and suddenly the shaft sounds like it's falling apart almost. As you look outside, Kathleen, and you see that the ceiling element, which you would now assume to be the elevator, has shifted downwards quite a bit.
is it coming down towards us, or is it stopped?
It moves down for a bit, but then stops. It's not at your level.
Can I tell what level it might be at?
You'd estimate that it's at the ground level.
Okay. Well, if we're... Fuck.
What if we, try making noise directly on the bottom of the elevator and see if somebody comes down to investigate?
that would require us being out there, making a noise, and then returning here before the elevator comes down and crushes us or knocks us down.
Or we could use a ranged attack.
Possibly. You want me to try to strike the bottom of that thing for a moment and see if it does anything?
I can do that.
As can I. So.
Well, the only thing we have to watch out for is if Owain is the one inside the elevator.
Well, you're what? It's not like you're planning on taking him on directly, are you? I mean, talking about the infamous Death Knight for many, many stories about him, but If you want to, I can probably easily hit the bottom of that elevator thing from here.
What are you gonna hit it with exactly?
Shoot at it with an arrow from underneath.
You're gonna shoot at brick with an arrow.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
make
just
any noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the idea of making a sound underneath when whoever's in it just going down to investigate.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if that's the only idea we have, because apparently nobody wants to just climb up.
Well, I'm not opposed to climbing up. I just don't know how we're going to break one of the doors to get out when we need to.
Yeah.
Kathleen, you notice that each of the doors seem to have at least a perch point for you, where you may be able to hang on, but you think it'll be difficult, so you'd have to do some sort of check for that.
All
Like
right.
acrobatics.
You'd have to do like an acrobatics check to sort of hang on to that little ledge while you were trying to pick a lock.
Okay. I can at least try it with the floor above us real quick and seeing if I can do that. Someone tie a rope to me, and just in case it falls.
Okay, I get some rope out from my kit and offer to tie it off on Kathleen. Don't worry, you're not gonna fall. At least not far.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try then to fly up to the level above
Okay.
and try to pick the lock there.
All right, make an athletics check to see if you can keep your balance on that small ledge.
I motion to John.
12.
Come over and hold on to the rope for me.
Yeah.
You land daintily on the ledge, but unfortunately your balance seems to be off, and you fall backwards down the shaft.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to try to.
Am I able to
Use-
fly to stabilize it, or...
Yeah, you could fly to stabilize it.
Alright.
You just can't fly for long. You have to land.
Alright, I'm going to try to land on it again.
All right, try another one.
14.
You fall backwards down the shaft again.
All right, I'm going to use a strength to try to.
All right, roll your strength
Oh.
check so she doesn't hit the fucking floor.
20.
Oh, with great masculine strength, you grab the rope and you cease her descent immediately. And she's dangling from the rope just below your floor.
And I'm slowly
Well,
pulling.
that's not an option then.
Well,
Okay.
once she's arrested, she can pull herself back up. So
Would I be able to try like an acrobatics to do that? Trying to balance myself that way?
yeah, you can do an acrobatics for that.
I want to try it again and use acrobatics instead.
You're gonna have to take like 5 minutes though. So
Okay, yeah.
all right, you'll take 5 minutes and then you try flying up and doing it again. So do your acrobatics.
24?
All right, you managed to skillfully and nimbly balance yourself on the small ledge. You are going to take a penalty, however, when you try to pick the lock, because you are concentrating pretty hard on balancing on this ledge.
Okay, I guess thievery then to try to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
20, whatever the penalty is after that then.
You managed to unlock the door. Congratulations.
Okay, I'm going to open it and see what's on the other side.
Bad idea. The door swings outwards when you fall down.
Ah! Well, I guess this time I can
25
fly
to
try
catch her
You
again.
can fly to catch yourself, so you're fine.
Well, just like it also just. Well, yeah.
He's like, "Oh, hey, door opens! Wah! Why did I do that?"
Why does the door open into the elevator?
All of them do.
That just seems to be
That doesn't seem like it would be very well designed. What if it's a crowded elevator?
It's usually only Owain in the elevator, so who cares?
Fair enough. All right. Well, I want to put in that floor then.
Elevator party, elevator. Ow!
You pushed the door in my face.
Oh, Harith, don't fucking bitch at me about it. She can fly, all right? Doesn't matter.
Exactly. She can fly. She has, a guy with a high strength holding onto her with a rope. So she's not going to fall and die.
All right. I want to try to see what's in the floor above us on 4-6.
This appears to be a storage and holding facility. There are people, there used to be people chained to the walls with part of the walls are chained with what appear to be just skeletons, and other parts of the wall are stacked with crates, boxes, and barrels.
All right. Is there anything near the door that seems sturdy that I could tie the rope to?
There's the door itself. There are a few crates which seem heavy, but you're not sure how well they're going to